But I found her cheating. I found someone on top of her.
Ah.
So as you know, I have a YouTube channel called The Pan African Dating Show. It was partly inspired by the late great Kevin Samuels, and before he passed, we intended to have this particular project to unite black people around the world under one dating umbrella. Unfortunately, he passed before it could happen, but we're still going forward. Now, every Thursday and Sunday, we have something called an online speed dating show where, you know, guys can come in and talk to chicks and you can get a date for sure as long as you come on and stream, and the ladies look pretty good. But there was one guy that came in that kind of took the whole show by storm. His name is Obey. And you saw the beginning of the clip about him and his last experience because he's looking for somebody new. But let's really look at the whole situation of why he's not in his last relationship.
Hook me up, hook me up.
But before that, tell me, what would you say is the reason why your previous relationship didn't end in a marriage?
You know, I'm a loyal guy, very honest in relationships, yeah?
Yeah.
But I found her cheating. I found someone on top of her.
Ah. I am so sorry.
For real. I found someone on top of her. It was another level of cheating, a very high level of cheating. It was that bad.
Sorry. Do you mind telling us how it went down? Because it seems like a very interesting story.
Let me tell you, I always get excited when I want to tell people about it.
Yeah.
So I gave this girl my whole heart.
Yeah.
I treated her like a queen. Give her whatever she wants. I don't know, she never had enough or something. But I found her with someone.
In your house?
Sad story. No, in a friend's house.
Oh my gosh! Wow. So they didn't even know you were coming through.
They didn't know. She played me with my friend, so we always visit each other all the time. Now this time I was coming from work when I went to visit the friend. Then poof. It was that bad.
And what did you do after? Because if it was me, I would be fighting. I would have fought somebody.
I don't fight. I was created with a very cool heart. My heart is so good, Yani. I can't fight people over relationships. If she decided to go there, it means there's something important or something good she saw in that guy that she never saw in me. So you let her go.
Oh my God, that is so nice. Because honestly, for me, guys, I'm serious. Me, I would have fought somebody that day.
So guys, you've heard that. And this is a very interesting for this young man. Of course, he did go on some dates and got to meet some ladies. But he found the girl and his best friend. He found his friend on top of the girl. So, I mean, just imagine that. Your girlfriend that you love, and you walk in the room and you hear booty clapping sounds. And you got to be very heartbroken, right? But she asks, well, what did you do? Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? Now, he said, well, sad music. Well, look, obviously she chose that guy. She saw something in him that she didn't see with me. So I'm not going to fight over her. I'm going to go. And the host, Kuhani, she said, well, if it was me, I would have been fighting. And you know what? Like, I used to think like that guy, fighting over a woman because, you catch her cheating. And usually what happens with a lot of men is guys start fighting the dude or whatever else. And the woman is like, never held accountable. She might be yelled at or whatever. But really, you typically end up going back to the chick. But you know what I've noticed with guys like that, man? I've seen so many black men go to jail, lose their life, or, hurt somebody or get seriously hurt just for the chick to go out there and do it again, right? Like, you go out there and fight some guys, you win, you lose, guess what? You took her back, right? So since you took her back, she goes out there and she does it again. Or while you're in jail, she's doing it again. And if a woman allows you to catch her, because sometimes I believe that people want to be caught. Like, it's not like they don't want to be caught. Some people want to be caught. And, people fight their friends or kill their friends or get back at their friends. When And I know that it's one thing to be hurt, and some of you guys have experienced that, especially guys, you find your girlfriend's messing with your friend, or even some of you ladies, you find out that your guy is messing with your friend. It's very common, right? But you can always control how you act. That's one thing that life has always taught me. Just because something happens to you, it don't mean that you have to respond in a way that is detrimental to your own well-being. And that's one thing you can always do. You can always leave they ass alone. And that is the absolute best way to always deal with it. Because the Marvelettes had a hit song that said, there's too many fish where? In the sea. And I think that Alpha Male Strategies, man, he did the really great thing with, coming and teaching, like the black men as far as the game. And I've heard Coach Corey Wayne say this before too, but just the abundance mindset. And so many guys get caught up where, you start fighting over chicks, crying, yelling at chicks, why are you cheating on me, things like that. And the reality, the reason why a lot of guys do that is because a lot of men don't have an abundance mindset. Like whenever a woman does something to you that you don't like, you feel as though like, okay, you need to put her down and yell. And I used to be that kind of guy to a certain degree. Somebody would hurt my feelings. I felt like I need to go ahead and hurt their feelings back because how they make me feel. And in the reality, man, as I've gotten older and as I've really progressed in life, who cares about that? Like even here on YouTube, man, as a YouTuber, I used to really care about what people said about me in the comments sometimes. And every now and then I'll go out there and I'll troll. But man, who gives a damn? To be honest, like nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have time to change people's opinions or care about what people have to say. Or, if a woman doesn't want to be with you, man, I was in a relationship, man, where it was nothing that, I tried to do the right thing. And chick just wasn't feeling me. Was nothing I can do about it. It was like I tried my best. Whatever mistake I already made, it was already there. What was the use of arguing and fighting about it or trying to make her see something that wasn't the way I wanted her to see it? And like the reality is like nobody has time for that. You need to be focused on what you're trying to do in life. If people disrespect you, take it as a note as to, well, why did they disrespect me like this? What did I do to cause this upon myself? Although they are being a bad person. But the one thing that I can't do is argue with them. Even though I could care about them, I care about them a whole lot. Look, I just caught her sleeping with that dude. And here's the sad part. Probably that guy that she's sleeping with is most likely doing less for her than you are. So if that's the case, it's just better for her to go deal with the guy. Just like I'm gonna tell you, story time music. There was this chick who, she had a stupid fat booty. It was like crazy, right? I'm not even gonna lie. It was just ridiculous. So, but she would always call me, like if she needed something, she would always say she we're gonna see each other. And it was a lie, whatever, right? So, just one day I got tired of it. So, she had flaked, and then, this was a point where I probably shouldn't even have responded at all. But she was like, yo, my mom is in the hospital. I need some help. I was like, why are you telling me? Like, it's not my problem. But please, I promise I'm going to see. Like, and I just eventually stopped responding to that. You know what I mean? Like, not even going into no detail. Like, I helped you before I did this. Like, I just blocked her. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, obviously, you're just playing. So what am I going to gain out of, talking to you crazy or getting upset? Because it's not going to change anything. And plus, I have like other opportunities I could be dealing with, and like you're just not worth my time. So if more guys felt like that, if a woman disrespects you so much, man, stop wasting your time telling her about herself. I used to be that guy, bro. Like I swear to God, I'm not that guy anymore. Like, look, you just go do what you need to do. I just really don't care. And booty clap yourself. On to the next. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.